3, 2, 1. Action.
And that's why, at KAFTAN Television,
we imagine a beautiful world.
We are not just bragging.
we blaze the trail in broadcasting. And it is about you.
At KAFTAN TV, broadcasting is not just about information, education, and entertainment.
It's an aggregation of all you need to know in Nigeria
and around the world to create signal.
At KAFTAN Television, we have all it takes to be on top in broadcasting.
Our mission is simple: to project Africa in a truthful yet positive manner.
Wait, we're coming to you in style.
Here we are, starting from September.
Look at what the facts are.
And as you say on KAFTAN TV, imagine a beautiful world.
In the beginning, God created a beautiful world.
3, 2, 1. Action.
And that's why, at KAFTAN Television,
We imagine a beautiful world.
We are not just bragging.
we blaze the trail in broadcasting. And it is about you.
At KAFTAN TV, broadcasting is not just about information, education, and entertainment.
It's an aggregation of all you need to know in Nigeria
And around the world to create signal.
At KAFTAN Television, we have all it takes to be on top in broadcasting.
Our mission is simple: to project Africa in a truthful yet positive manner.
Wait, we're coming to you in style.
Here we are, starting from September.
Look at what the facts are.
And as you say on KAFTAN TV, imagine a beautiful world.
In the beginning, God created a beautiful world.
3, 2, 1.
The future of our communities begins with informed choices.
As the 2026 FCT Area Council elections draw closer,
The New Direction Movement, in partnership with KAFTAN TV and Inspire Nigeria Initiative, presents
30 days countdown to the FCT Area Council elections. Join us every day at 6 p.m. on KAFTAN TV as we engage candidates for councillor and area council chairman,
asking the questions that matter on vision, mission, leadership, programs, accountability, development, and so on.
Join us as we drill the candidates and address grassroots development in FCT. Call in live to ask questions on 08029 38365.
Follow us live on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X.
30 days countdown only on KAFTAN TV.
A new direction for leadership begins with you. The future of our communities begins with informed choices.
As the 2026 FCT Area Council elections draw closer,
the New Direction Movement, in partnership with KAFTAN TV and Inspire Nigeria Initiative, presents
30 Days Countdown to the FCT Area Council elections. Join us every day at 6 p.m. on KAFTAN TV as we engage candidates for councillor and area council chairman,
asking the questions that matter on vision, mission, leadership, programs, accountability, development, and so on.
Join us as we drill the candidates and address grassroots development in FCT. Call in live to ask questions on 08029 38365.
Follow us live on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X.
30 Days Countdown only on KAFTAN TV.
A new direction for leadership begins with you. The future of our communities begins with informed choices.
As the 2026 FCT Area Council elections draw closer,
the New Direction Movement, in partnership with KAFTAN TV and Inspire Nigeria Initiative, presents
30 Days Countdown to the FCT Area Council elections. Join us every day at 6 p.m. on KAFTAN TV as we engage candidates for councillor and area council chairman,
asking the questions that matter on vision, mission, leadership, programs, accountability, development, and so on.
Join us as we drill the candidates and address grassroots development in FCT. Call in live to ask questions on 08029 38365.
Follow us live on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X.
30 Days Countdown only on KAFTAN TV.
A new direction for leadership begins with you. The future of our communities begins with informed choices.
As the 2026 FCT Area Council elections draw closer,
the New Direction Movement, in partnership with KAFTAN TV and Inspire Nigeria.
Welcome to Countdown to FCT Area Council Election 2026. My name is OLANREWAJU, OSHO, your host, and I'm excited to bring you another edition of this favorite program for the past 4 weeks now. Today is a special day. It's a special day in the sense that we have in the air the noise, the rumblings. It's about the electoral amendment bill that the National Assembly, the Senate passed. Was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday. You know, a lot of people felt disappointed. They were not happy. So you know that's even though it may not take off immediately to be used for this FCT Area Council election, we know that it will do a lot of good for the nation in the bigger elections that are coming forward. So even as we talk about the countdown to FCT Area Council elections today, we cannot just gloss over such a momentous, event without talking about it. So I was to just use it as an intro to discuss with our guests for today. We are supposed to have here today the candidate of ADP ADP for AMAC, and that's a woman who is contesting to become the next chairman of the Abuja Municipal Area Council. But because the guest is not here right now, so I've thrown my phone lines open so that we can talk about it, and let's also hear how you feel about the Electoral Act that the Senate just released. You know, the phone line is 002 993 8365. 0802 993 8365. If you call us on that line, you'll be able to interact with us, even to talk about the Electoral Act, which has just been passed by the Senate. Nigerians expected a lot of things from that act, particularly the transmission of votes, electronically. But for now, that was not approved by the Senate. And yesterday, some senators, I think it was 3 days ago that it was passed. So yesterday, some senators held press conferences to say that that was not what was unanimously agreed upon by everyone in the Senate. But our guest is around, and by the grace of God, she will join us. The line will still be open so that you can talk to us on this subject and the Abuja Municipal Area Council election. So we'll be going on break now. So we'll come back from the break, and then we'll introduce the guests, and then we'll kick off the program properly.
Initiative presents
30 days countdown to the FCT Area Council elections. Join us every day at 6 p.m. on KAFTAN TV as we engage candidates for councillor and area council chairman,
asking the questions that matter on vision, mission, leadership, programs, accountability, development, and so on.
Join us as we drill the candidates and address grassroots development in FCT. Call in live to ask questions on 08029 38365.
Follow us live on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X.
30 days countdown only on KAFTAN TV.
A new direction for leadership begins with you.
Elections into the FCT area councils are coming, but are you informed? The New Direction Movement, in partnership with KAFTAN TV, presents a 30-day countdown to the FCT area council elections. Meet the candidates, hear their plans, examine their vision, assess their capacity to lead. From councillors to chairmen, one platform, one people, one purpose. Because leadership matters. Elections into the FCT area councils are coming, but are you informed? The New Direction Movement, in partnership with KAFTAN TV, presents a 30-day countdown to the FCT area council elections. Meet the candidates, hear their plans, examine their vision, assess their capacity to lead. From councillors to chairmen, one platform, one people, one purpose. Because leadership matters. Elections into the FCT.
The future of our communities begins with informed choices.
As the 2026 FCT Area Council elections draw closer,
the New Direction Movement, in partnership with KAFTAN TV and Inspire Nigeria Initiative, presents
30 days countdown to the FCT Area Council elections. Join us every day at 6 p.m. on KAFTAN TV as we engage candidates for councillor and area council chairman,
asking the questions that matter on vision, mission, leadership, programs, accountability, development, and so on.
Join us as we drill the candidates and address grassroots development in FCT. Call in live to ask questions on 08029 38365.
Welcome back to Countdown to FCT Elections 2026. I told you that we are going to have a guest, and the guest walked in. I'm particularly excited about this guest because when I see women in the terrain of politics, I feel joyful. Because some of us believe that whatever women are not involved in cannot be good. But when women are involved, then we know that it's going to be great. So please join me to welcome the candidate of the ADP party running for chairmanship of Abuja Municipal Area Council. And her name is Honorable Elizabeth OZAVIZE Richards. You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
How is it going?
Well, the going is going on well. We thank God for the journey so far. Yes.
But people say that politics is the terrain of men. What brought you in? Why are you interested in becoming chairman?
No, it's not actually the terrain of men. It's because women have limited themselves that make it to become the main thing. But it's not true. And
women should not limit themselves.
Women should not limit
because
themselves.
Because whatsoever a man can do,
a woman can do better.
Well, I don't know about the better, but I think that a man can do it well.
Yes, a woman can do it well.
So welcome to Countdown.
You're welcome,
to
sir.
FCT Area Council election.
Thank you for having me here.
This is the 4th week of this program. Yes. We created this specially so that we can bring the candidates to interface with the electorate. And because we feel that we are not particularly happy about the turnout of FCT Area Council election in the past years.
Yes.
Now, for example, the last election that elected the incumbent that you are trying to to kick out now. Can you imagine that out of 1.4 million registered voters, less than 60,000 went to the polls?
Exactly.
And he won by 19,000 plus vote, 19,000.
Yes.
To lead a community that has 1.8 million population.
Honestly, it's something that Nigeria need to wake up to, because if you don't come out to vote, then you don't blame the leadership. Yes. This is what we, the youths, the women, are clamoring for change to take effect, because a lot of residents, citizens, lost their faith in the electoral process. And in fact, today, I'm just coming from Kubo Mechanic, where my people are carrying out rally. And I had to take my time to speak to people. You have to come out. I have card. I have my PVC, but I'm not coming out. Madam, what guarantee do you have that if we come out and vote you, your vote we can't? I think this is one of the major reasons why I will have employed INEC to do more sensitization, or the Federal Republic of Nigeria, let me say.
Including the Ministry of Information,
including the Ministry
National
of Information,
Agency,
yes.
And even all, people should join what KAFTAN TV is doing. Only KAFTAN TV is doing this program. For 4 weeks now, we bring candidates every day.
Exactly. They need to watch more of our program being here on KAFTAN TV.
Thank you.
So that through that, they will understand some certain things that they must change their perspective on. Because if you don't come out to vote, you said we are about less than 60%.
Less than 30%.
Less than 30%. Then how do you even determine who is to lead you when you sit in the corner of your house? Some people that even vote, they don't even know the person
they are voting for.
They are voting for. We should go beyond just political party.
Absolutely.
And that was exactly the reason that I had to give to people. Nigerians need to know who they are voting.
Yes.
You don't just come out and say, oh, I belong to ADP.
ABC party.
Because I'm ADP without knowing the candidate. You don't even know the capacity of the candidate. You don't know the background of the candidate. You just go, you put your thumb. It's wrong. And let me tell you from the experience on the field, I think a lot of youth have woken up. The women, Nigerians, the residents of AMAC, they are seeing beyond political party as we speak.
Beautiful.
It's no longer about the political party, it's about the individual. And somebody that can rule with empathy. Somebody who have the interest of the masses at heart, not just about the political party.
Not just about the political party, says Honorable Elizabeth OZAVIZE Richard, and I agree absolutely with her. See, you will not see political party again after the election. It is the person you have elected, that the candidate that has now become your elected member, that will now, if it is House of Rep, if it is Senate, if it is ward, and if it is the area council, it is that office holder. The person has now become office holder. And if you voted for a party and you do not know who you voted for, so whatever you are served, you take it and eat it like that. But if you want to eat quality meal next time, so you have to look, you have to take the menu. I want to see the menu.
Look at it.
And what we have been doing for the past 4 weeks, we have been serving you the menu. And now you have here today Honorable OZAVIZE Elizabeth Richard contesting on the platform of ADP political party to become the next Abuja Municipal Area Council.
Thank you.
Before you came in, I was talking to them about what happened 3 days ago when the Senate, threw out what a lot of Nigerians were expecting and agitating, for. I will talk to you about that later. But before we look at that issue, because it's very important, even though it may not work for us in this election because it's only 15 days to the election.
Exactly.
But if it works going forward, we know that we are going to have a robust election that will improve our confidence and so on and so forth.
Yes.
But if an average AMAC person wants to know you, they will say, who is Elizabeth? Who is OZAVIZE? Who is Richard? Who are you?
If I use the word that I am not that important, or to say I am just an ordinary Nigerian who is married, who have children, who is a youth, who is also a wife, who have worked in an organization that manage almost 1,000 persons, so I can understand the different perspective of different individuals from different ethnicity, from different tribe. That I am that Nigeria who wants change. I am that Nigeria who has joined in the faith of every youth in our community to say that enough is enough. That right from where we were kids, they keep telling us the youths are the leaders of tomorrow. I am that Nigeria that says that we actually want this change, and that our politicians should stop using what are the normal necessities of life that we all come together to contribute to. Because you being a man, or let me say your wife, your children, if you enter market and buy 1 mudu of garri, take it back to your house to eat. Whether it is 1 naira, you have contributed to the revenue of this nation.
To economic development.
Why did I say so? The garri seller must have transport itself, and the transportation, fuel.
It's adding to it, yes.
It's adding to it.
Yes.
So we all contributed these resources. We should not be segregated. And why am I saying this? You look at the city center, you look at the people from the grassroots, we have 12 wards.
Yes.
And if you look at it very well, city center is developed.
Yes.
Wuse is developed. Gariki is developed. Then part of Gwarimpa is developed. Where is Gui? Where is Kabusa? Where is Jiwa?
Orozo.
Where is Orozo? Where is Karishi?
Gwagwa.
Where is Gwagwa? Why is it like that? We are all contributing to the resources of this nation, to the resources of AMAC. Revenue are being generated. And I'm saying that if any politician walk to us to say, give me your vote, in doing that, I am going to upgrade the primary education. I am going to upgrade the health center. I am going to make provision for potable water or road access. That is not enough reason for you to give your vote. And also, if politicians, I will not fully blame the politician. I want to blame Nigeria as well.
Okay.
Why did I say so? Those days, we know, yes, politicians bring money like this, like that to vote, and even you as a politician, you are in Nigeria. So the youth of Nigeria has already made the politician to believe that for them to vote, you must give
them something.
And in doing this, we keep forgetting that we are selling our birthright. You are being bought over. The day every youth in this country, at the local area, at the grassroots, refused to collect anything from any politician and vote with your conscience, that day, politicians will start believing that if I enter that office and I do not perform, I will not come back.
They will hold me responsible.
They will hold me responsible. That's why I said I blame Nigeria. But from the experience on the field, things are changing gradually, but there are still people that when you go, they will say, hey, you need to give us money. What did you bring? Is it this paper we will eat? You people have come again. If you enter there, we will not see you again. What is your contribution to ensure that the right person is put in that office? Sir, then I start looking at it. Allocation are being made for upgrading of primary schools.
Yes.
Allocation are being made for upgrading of primary health care.
Yes.
Provision of potable water system. Yes. The road access, the road networking into this grassroots.
All in the budget.
All in the budget. What is happening? Why are they not being used? Let me tell you. In Karishi, children are still seated on the ground to receive lesson. They still go into the river to fetch water, to settle down, have one thing or the other to put before they can drink. In Lube here, Kabusa Ward, 2 classrooms for primary 1 to primary 6. No even restroom. If they want to ease themselves, they have to go into the bush.
In 2026.
2026, presently. I was there. What are we saying? What is going on? In a community of about more than 3,000 residents has no health center. In our health center, at least, look at that incident of that beautiful young lady's life that was wasted.
I was bitten by a snake.
By a snake.
If there was a bigger
at
hospital,
least, if not for anything,
the community.
Please, don't talk about bigger hospital. Make provision for mini health care center where this can venom, at least at least the expiring date can last for 3 years.
Yes.
At least make provision for 1 in all the health center in case of things like this. Make provision for what do we call it?
Those essential drugs.
Essential drugs
that are needed for.
And
for
what you can use to
health
at
issues.
least sustain a life before they take them to these bigger health care centers. There are nothing like that. Rather, you find ordinary paracetamol. That is if some are not even expired. Why? We are asking why. Then I start saying that if only Nigerians will see beyond politicians who are coming up flamboyantly, trying to buy us. To say, let's look very well. Bring out all these politicians beyond the normal necessity of life. Please, what do you have to offer us? Look at our youth on the street. If we go now, even if you implement the budget for the primary health care and primary education, borehole, potable water, sanitation. Yeah. Have you passed through the road to Karu recently? To Jiwa? To Gwagwa? The one in Karu now.
Even in Lugbe,
the one in Karu is sharing half of the road. Why? Then in another community, they fence the waste collecting point and see houses surrounding it where children are living and they are burning it inside there. Why? Now,
the issues are many.
There are many.
And you can see the passion that drew her.
There are many. Now, what are we saying? What will it take us to utilize the budget for the purpose they are meant for? What?
1.4 billion.
What will it take?
That's what AMAC.
What will it take you?
1.4 billion.
Please.
Minus generated.
Let me say something. To build additional classroom, if I look at it critically, in let's say instead of using that 2 classroom for primary 1 to primary 6, you could build the administrative office for the teachers, add additional classrooms. The children in that community, 1 classroom cannot take primary 1.
Yes.
Build additional, how much? You look at it holistically. Maybe you'll be spending 30 million to give you good education.
You can't even spend 30 million.
No, let's say so.
If you spend the money,
the seats and some other things you need to put on table. Let's leave it that way. How much to take care of all this health center? Sir, if I'm not mistaken, you didn't attend primary, private primary. I didn't.
I've never gone to any private school in my life.
I didn't. My president, if you find out now.
He didn't.
He didn't.
No nursery school.
All the president of the Obasanjo, former president Buhari, all of them, but they become the leader of this nation. And most of our people that you find in place of leadership, they all pass through normal public schools. Why are we doing this? The teachers' welfare are not being taken care of. Why? Then I start looking at it. If I have the opportunity, that because God is the one who makes kings.
Yes.
The fight for the seat of Abuja Municipal Area Council shouldn't be fight for power. It shouldn't be look at a place you should go to enrich yourself. First, that must be our priority is the welfare of the resident of Abuja Municipal Area Council. That should be the
of a grassroots
main priority.
Of a grassroots person.
Now, I look at it that if I have the opportunity to sit in that seat, every allocation will be utilized for the purpose they are meant for, and Abuja Municipal Area Council resident will see through it. Beside that, you want to be on that seat. What do you have to bring on the table?
What do you have to offer?
What do you have to offer? Your own is to just come and say, I will make provision, I will make provision. It's not your money, it's not my money, it's not any politician's money, it's our money.
It's our money, it's our collective money.
It's our collective money.
Anyway, Honorable Elizabeth OZAVIZE, Richard, I can see your passion. I feel like running for AMAC area council because your passion is really inspiring me. Viewers, I'm sure you have been inspired by our passion, so you can call us on 0802 993 8365. 0802 993 8365. The number will be scrolling on your TV. So if you call us, you'll be able to ask our question directly, personally. And I'm sure that you will see, even as I'm feeling the energy, I'm feeling the passion. I'm sure you'll be feeling it on your TV set too. Let me ask you a question. Is this your first time in politics, or have you contested for something before, Councillor?
No, this is my first time.
So why this first time?
You know, I am a youth. We've been clamoring for change. Yes.
Okay.
And I feel that when you empower a woman, you empower the nation. When woman refuses, that's women refuse to stand up, to speak out, who is at the receiving end is we, the women. Like I said earlier, that I'm a mother, I am a wife, I have children, and I'm youth. If youths fail to stand up and women fail to speak up, we've gotten to a stage that you see a lot of our youth as a result of unemployment. Our elder says, an idle man is the devil's workshop. You see them engage in drugs. You see them engage in different kind of crime. You see them see their life being wasted. They don't like it. And I stand up. I said, look, enough is enough. We need to stand up as mother. We need to change the narrative. we need to start looking at the areas of generating employment for our youth beyond the normal necessity of life. The president is there, he's doing his bit, and that is why you see from the grassroots, the councillor needs to do their own, the chairman needs to do their own. Absolutely. And we now start looking at what can we do? What can we do? A lot of people don't appreciate agriculture. But agriculture is going to be our major power. Our major hold to generate employment in AMAC. And in so doing, we will reduce the rate of unemployment. There will be food security. AMAC revenue will increase. The Federal Republic of Nigeria's revenue will increase.
Well, people will ask you that your AMAC is the most developed part of FCT. That where is the land?
Where is the land?
That they are turning all the land to estates.
Where is the land? And that is the truth. That is where we are going to.
Cutting, you know how many cashew trees? You know, I felt that in AMAC we could have created a cashew business, cashew industry. You know, turning out cashew nuts.
Turning out cashew nuts.
Yes,
they are being cut down.
Because we are building estates.
They are being cut down. Yes, AMAC has land. FCT have land.
I know FCT has land, but
a very big land. Before I come on this to tell you about agriculture.
Okay, is it Gariki ward?
Not Gariki ward.
Wuse ward?
Not Wuse ward.
Okay. Kabusa ward?
Part of Kabusa ward.
Gwagwa?
Part of Gwagwa.
Jiwa?
Part of it.
I know Kashi, and I know Rosso, and I know those areas.
Yes.
But where will you put the farms?
It might interest you that in FCT we still have farmlands.
Okay.
Massive farmlands. And like I used to tell my youth and my fathers, that maybe because I'm a woman and people have the passion to think that if a woman sits on that seat, a woman will rule with empathy, and a woman will put the interest of the people of AMAC at heart.
Is it all women? Don't forget this, Yanni.
I am coming. It depends on where you are ruling from.
Okay.
It depends on the office you are sitting. Because this has to do with the grassroots. Okay. It's the grassroots we are talking about. Okay. And AMAC is the seat of the nation. Even in the AMAC here, like I said, 12 ward, we have 3.5 ward that is developed.
3.5?
It's 3.5.
Gwarimpa is the half.
It's the half. Because if you go to all those police estate, Karasana, all this one, they are developing now, but you can still see. It's not fully developed like Use. You hardly find land in Use. In Gariki, and in city center. Then, Gwarimpa, which other part? Is it Kapusa? Is it Gui? Is it Karishi? No. Let me quickly give you...
Kabusa is fast developed, only that there's a mix of slums and estates blending together.
Large, okay. And there is still land.
There's still land.
There is land.
Yes.
Presently, there is a land for farming.
In AMAC?
In AMAC.
Okay.
In FCT.
Okay.
In FCT.
I know FCT, but I'm only focused on AMAC.
Okay. In FCT, yes. And there is an organization who has a larger land for farming. We had a discussion because if you want to improve the life of the youth in AMAC, you must start thinking of a way out beyond the construction of road, upgrading of primary health care, and so on. As I had the discussion with this landowner, I also had discussion with people that will collaborate with me in taking the children off the street. If I emerge as AMAC chairman, one of my priorities is to take all children off the street that are not in school when they are supposed to be in school, and to make primary education free for all in AMAC.
Okay, let's wrap up the one on agriculture before you go on there. Before you go there.
Yes.
You know, I kept hammering on the issue of land in AMAC, because I know that now, even with greenhouse farming, You can farm behind your house.
You can.
And you can feed your street.
You can.
So I was looking to hear you use whether you partner with anybody.
I will give you that brief.
Okay.
I'm coming there.
Okay.
So in FCT, we have a very massive land for farming. And in that farm, we want to generate employment.
Okay.
Massively.
What are the things you want to farm?
What we want to do is to partner with this organization that has this big farmland.
You know them already?
I know them already.
Oh, okay.
First, we want to make sure that we secure the farm environment. In doing this, we are generating employment.
Yes.
Secondly, it's going to be mechanized farming, fully irrigated.
Okay.
For the irrigation part, we are generating employment for our youth.
Okay.
Then, if you want to farm ugu, you want to farm cassava, you want to farm maize, you want to farm yam, you want to farm rice, you want to farm potato.
Even beans.
And beans.
In Madala, doing so well.
Exactly. If the space of the land you require for this farming, don't forget that I said it's mechanized farming, so you don't need to go to old way of farming.
Of doing it.
If the farmland will cost, let's assume 500 for the space you need. We will ensure that AMAC take half of it because we are trying to provide food security and also generate employment. This will give the people who wants to farm opportunity to pay in installment for that 50%, and AMAC will take 50%. When you farm there, you might be looking at it that even after farming, to transport from that location to town, another cost.
Yes.
But AMAC, under our administration, we make provision for transportation to ease the burden of the farmers.
Yes.
I'm coming. In doing that, we are generating another employment. When you harvest, we are looking to make sure we use traditional institutions who are our gatekeeper. That's all the king, the second-class king, the Akeme, the Dakachi, the king of Igbo, the Eze, the king of Yoruba, the Gbagi, the Basa, the Gwandara, the Hausas, and so on, to come together to form a platform to give us a land. This land, we want to have the processing space on that land. We want to have the marketing department of that land, and we want to have the food storage in that land. We will be looking at 1, 2 to 3 hectares of land. And that is why we cannot improve or develop AMAC without the gatekeeper, our traditional institution, who are the custodians of our culture.
You can see that it's good I push you further.
Yes.
What you just said is the most robust plan I've had for many candidates on agriculture.
Now, let me tell you what we want to achieve there. On harvesting, AMAC, we buy the food produce from the farm, take it to AMAC farm store that we're going to be building when this traditional institution make available for us this 1 to 2 to 3 hectares of land, which we will have built as a warehouse to be partitioned into 3. Food storage, food processing, and where AMAC resident can easily go there and buy. So we buy into AMAC farm store. I mentioned organization partnering in the area of taking the children off the street. I mentioned organization partnering with us in the area of agriculture. I will mention another one in the area of food processing. We have these people that go about with us when we're campaigning on our rally. What they do is to produce semo, rice, fertilizer, flour. I will take flour as an example, like I usually do. A bag of flour now in the market is within 100 going to 150.
For making bread?
Yes, and every other snacks you see for our children. If they are to produce for us in AMAC, they will be producing within the rate of 65 to 75,000 naira. AMAC can in turn sell to the resident within 80 to 90. People buying will have to save up to 20,000 from the normal price in the market.
Wow.
These people will also produce semo, they will produce gari, they will process all this food. If AMAC resident is buying, please, market women, I'm not destroy your market. I just want to take the youth off the street, and I want to make sure that the cost of food is reduced so that we can have food security, and you can also save in your various houses.
They will even be happy to come and buy from the storage, and then they are saved a lot of stress also. So it's part of the chain.
So at the processing department, we want to bring in youth to be trained also, and also employ them. We are generating employment, making train.
Yes.
Now, you might be looking at it that the distance from where the farmhouse will be to your house, how do you transport to go and buy? You would rather buy close by to save. No, we are also making provision for that. AMAC is going to have an app where, you know, practically every household has an Android phone, where you can order this food through the app.
Straight to your house.
Straight to your house. We are generating employment for the people that we're handling.
For logistics.
Logistics. Now, transportation. You'll be looking at, okay, maybe to transport from so place to so place, they collect 3,000. Because these staffs are going to be receiving salary from that warehouse, the cost of transportation will be slashed more than 50% from the usual delivery fee. The delivery people, we are generating employment.
Yes.
In this, what we target to do with agriculture is to have food security, is to generate employment, is to take our youth off the streets, is to make our youth to start feeling responsible by the time they have job, and they will have something doing rather than getting themselves involved because of lack of job.
In crime.
Then we are no longer talking about the normal necessity of life that AMAC need to take responsibility for, because the budget are there to take care of them.
You have not spoken clearly about how you want to take the children out of street. I love your agricultural plan. Okay, how do you want to take the children out of street?
We have various organizations that have contacted me, which I do not want to mention their names here.
Sorry, Honorable. Please, you need to call and speak with her. If you have any personal question, particularly you want to expatiate on any of these beautiful ideas she's bringing out, the number is 0802 993 8365. Please call. Thank you.
On taking the children off the street, you know, nobody could better understand the pains of the mother than I am seated right there, because I'm also a mother. And in some of my campaign, I've had one woman. She's in Orozo ward. This woman is an elderly woman. She ran. I saw her through the mirror of my car, running after me. And she held my flyer. She said, "You are a woman. You are a mother. My children are at home. I can't even send them to school. The distance between where I am to where they have to school, even if I have to put them in school, how do I transport? They are seated at home. Please, can you make primary education free for all children?"
The law made it free already.
The law made it free.
It's poor administration.
Now in Gariki, in one of the villages in Gariki, a little boy ran to me and she said, "Please wind down, please wind down. My mother said I should come and tell you to please give us scholarship. Our father abandoned us. We are 3. The boy is no more than this.
Wow.
We are at home. We are not going to school." I don't know what came over me. All of a sudden, I felt sick.
I'm feeling sick now.
And I mandate one of my people to go and collect the woman's number.
Because these children are our future.
If I emerge today, you do not know who that child will become tomorrow.
Yes.
And now, look at the future of this brilliant boy. I said, go and collect the woman's number. Whether I emerge or I don't emerge, I will go back after this campaign.
I like that.
And I will make sure that I make my contribution to this, the education of this boy.
I've done that too.
I was telling you that I have some organization who has already contacted me.
Yeah.
If I mention it here, because even the first time that I met one of them, I was also tracked down to them, not knowing that I'm being followed. They are going to come in. And if you go through my manifesto and some of my poster, I said I'm going to introduce new model of administration I am going to have a team that is going to work on taking the children off the street. If I'm being voted into office, I will have my team, word by word, community by community, sensitizing parents. First, the importance of education. Then, any child that is found on the street hawking, instead of being in the school, we will take them and we chase them back to their family, and we will find out why is the child hawking on the street. After making sure that primary education is free for all children, then we will try to find out what the problem is. Is it because the parent cannot go out to find their daily means of survival? Then they find out that the only thing they could do is to put load on these children to go and hawk. We look for how to empower the mother. Then take the child back to school. And we'll also ensure, because you cannot tell a parent who cannot afford 2 or 3 meals square on how to run their home also. Then you go back to the root of the problem and make sure that the education for all these children become free. Then the parents empower them so that they can fend for the family. If it is the husband that need a job, you try and look for the area. If they need to go and learn skill, that can provide job for them. I have not tell you other things that I have in store for the people of AMAC.
Yeah, on the issue of taking children out of street, your programs are beautiful. Will you also include educating parents? You know, people giving birth to children, they know that they have they know they cannot even feed their own mouth, but they give birth to 4 children, 5 children, 6 children, and then it aggravates the problem. I
said to you that we will first sensitize women. Not only women, men in particular. Men. The importance of regulating your family. Because so many men believe that God is the giver of children. But you are not thinking straight. What about the life of these children? What kind of children do you want to breed?
I ask you that question because, you know, many of our challenges in Nigeria can actually be solved by the local government channel. But people always focus on the national, the national.
No, you don't have to get
there. Even such a little public enlightenment can be done because every parent lives in a community.
In fact, let me tell you a story. There is a woman, the husband was trying to control how many children he wants to have so that he can give them proper education. And at old age, he can now have peace of mind. But the woman
wants to give her to every child.
He just wants to, he said God is the giver of children.
She doesn't want to waste any.
And do you know what? She gave birth to twins.
Hey.
In the bit of trying again to say she wants to advise, she gave birth to
another twins.
And now look at children, and you know it. You cannot even afford to have a 3-bedroom or a bungalow. You are staying in 1 bedroom, and you don't know how to control it. We need to sensitize our men
so that sensitization is very, very important.
It's very important.
Last question I'm going to ask you. Are you happy with what the Senate did on the, because that's where we started from, on the electoral bill? That votes will not be transmitted electronically. Our time is going.
I am not happy.
Okay.
Because if you really want the election to be fair and you want it to be free and credible, you should allow it to be transmitted.
Okay. So, Honorable Elizabeth OZAVIZE Richard is also lending her voice to the fact that Senate, put your heart in order and do for us what is right.
Yes.
This is a woman contesting for office. I hope women have heard your voice, and I hope they will listen to what you have said. Viewers at home, I brought to you tonight the ADP candidate contesting for Abuja Municipal Area Council Chairmanship position in the election that is only 15 days away. She has brilliant ideas, and she has poured her heart. Her passion is not hidden. You saw it. I see it. I feel it here. So please, check her up, follow her in the next 15 days. And then if you have people you want to also to introduce to her, you can do that. You know, we just want the best candidate to emerge at the end of this election so that the life of everybody in AMAC and in all the other 5 area councils will begin to take a progressive, you know, direction going forward. Because what we care about direction, and that's why our name is New Direction for Nigeria Movement. Honorable, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
We look forward, we wish you well in your election.
Thank you.
And we pray for success for you.
Thank you.
Viewers, this program has been brought to you by New Direction for Nigeria Movement. You can be part of New Direction for Nigeria Movement by checking us on all the social media handles, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. And you can also check our YouTube page. And if you want to check our website, it's www.nedmo.org. Just click sign up, put your details, and you become a member. We believe that Nigeria cannot transform the way we have been doing politics. We believe that the best of us should represent the rest of us. And we believe that we need a critical mass of good Nigerians to shut down vote buying, to shut down rigging, and everything that has not allowed good people to emerge as our leaders in this country. So join the movement. It's a great movement. I want to thank God for KAFTAN TV, who has made this program possible for us. God bless you, KAFTAN TV. Please keep watching KAFTAN TV. I want to thank God for Prince Adewale Adebayo, SDP candidate in the last election. He footed the bill to make sure that we're able to interview the candidates without asking them for a dime. We did not collect one dime from any one of them. So God bless you. I'll be here tomorrow again. I mean, okay, no. So I'll be here on Monday by the grace of God with a new candidate. Keep watching KAFTAN TV. God bless you. Good night.
The future of our communities begins with informed choices.
As the 2026 FCT Area Council elections draw closer,
the New Direction Movement, in partnership with KAFTAN TV and Inspire Nigeria Initiative, presents
30 Days Countdown to the FCT Area Council elections. Join us every day at 6 p.m. on KAFTAN TV as we engage candidates for councillor and area council chairman.
Asking the questions that matter on vision, mission, leadership, programs, accountability, development, and so on.
Join us as we drill the candidates and address grassroots development in FCT. Call in live to ask questions on 08029 38365.
Follow us live on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X.
30 Days Countdown, only on KAFTAN TV.
A new direction for leadership begins with you.